All right.
Unless it's an aura.
So we're back at Hogwarts Legacy. Last time where we left off basically is we went into the restricted section for Professor Fig, who wanted to find something there. We snuck in with Sebastian Sallow, the Slytherin, and we got in the restricted section, found some ancient magic stuff. I got teleported somewhere crazy, fought a bunch of statue dudes, and found a memory in a book, viewed it in the Pensieve, and then what happened next? So in the Pensieve, we see the old people we saw in the last flashback, the guys that have been leaving the ancient magic everywhere. Found out that we are like the third after Percival and some girl, person that can see the ancient magic, and we see a flashback of them like making rain come down on this like dry village of apparently muggles, and they like grow a bunch of vegetation, and these wizards fix everything for them, which is super interesting because we know that in about 100 years, when Harry Potter is born, a little more than 100 years, the International Statute of Secrecy is a thing, and they can't interfere with non-magic people, muggles. So yeah, curious to see where all this goes. Super interested in the story. Got some fun combat too, and learned Incendio. So yeah, we're gonna keep it going. Been really fun so far though.
See your marks at the end of term.
And now we are going back to Fig's classroom. I love this dude, by the way. What a cool painting. Mural, whatever. I am super stoked for the open world in this game.
Revelio.
I'm gonna have to wait on the floor again. Nope.
Revelio.
I gotta get better at spotting that stuff. It's kind of tough. Ooh.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Go to a less weird spot to stand.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
I definitely don't trust this dude at all.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another Pensieve. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them? Oops. Sorry for being dumb with my computer.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
You
I
say so,
understand.
boss.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oh, man. Really enjoying the vibe of, like, how they're incorporating, like, a lot of things you think about when you talk Harry Potter, right? Things like going to the classes. Like, when you're thinking as a kid, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to Hogwarts. How amazing would that be? It's like, you go to sweet classes where you learn magic, and you're just in this awesome place where you make a bunch of friends that also do magic. And so they're, like, you know, bringing that into the story with the companion system, and then, like, just the main quest and going to classes. So it's pretty cool. Look at that thing.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. What's the world map? Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, flue, flames, side quests, and collectibles. So it's our town. Okay. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reference to the school that taught them all, the inhabitants decided on the name Hogsfield. However, around the same time, the villagers of Upper Hogsfield also opted for the name Hogsfield, after Hogsmeade. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon, and each village added a qualifier to their name. Okay. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, and bandit camps, and many other locations. Alright, so the game is opening up. Sweet. And we got a lot of quests. Oh, man. What do I want to do? Alright, so I like how they like kind of track this main storyline. I think I'm gonna go to herbology. Spelliarmus would be sweet.
Revelio.
I almost wish there was like some option. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe like some option to have like a passive Revelio effect, but like it inhibits you. Like maybe you are stuck at like this speed or walking. Because it can get kind of frustrating, like running, hitting Revelio, and then like running another 50 feet and doing it again. I seriously just refuse to fast travel in this game. It's so fun to just run around the castle.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them.
That was interesting.
I suppose I'll probably be a higher.
Okay. That's cool. It like stops you and it's like, you sure you want to do this whenever you're going to take fall damage? And it like looks kind of cool, like he caught himself.
Revelio.
Sweet.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again,
Garlic.
Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
I hate how ridiculous I look.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Got my
First,
ear
let's
protection
protect our
already.
ears. Now, everyone, rip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, take your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
It's interesting that there were students from three
Now for
houses
our
in that
next
class.
task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Haven't been to potions yet. Select the available seeds to begin planting. Once the seeds have been planted, the plant will take time to grow before being ready to harvest. Okay, 10 minutes, not bad. Dittany, used for Wiggenwald, that's our healing potion. Magic Neep can be grown in pots of any size. Purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. You can add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. You can create fertilizer by conjuring a dung composter.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Well, they chomp. Of course they bite. Leander
Hello.
Pruitt.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay. I wish we had like a
Nice
like
work
an
in defense
outfit
against the dark
thing.
arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
But yeah, I wish they had like an outfit thing because I look ridiculous and I'm sure I'm bound to look more ridiculous, which is kind of an RPG thing. But when I'm running around the class, I would kind of, or running around the castle, I would kind of prefer having just like my Hogwarts robes and then being able to change it up for
Grab a few of those cabbages.
like
Just mind
combat
your
and
fingers.
stuff.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Ooh, items. What is that? Endurance potion. Cover that. Oh, that's the rocky skin stuff.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight.
But
Not saying you
Boobo
can't do
Tuber
it alone.
Come on, man. That stuff's important.
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
sign. What is that? Oh yeah, we might as well stock them up, right? Curious like what kind of inventory space I have for them. Is it in gear? Okay.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Let's be nice.
Magical
They seem
plants have
helpful.
so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Alright,
I
how
bet
long we got
mandrakes
here?
are really relishing their new
5
pots.
minutes.
Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Okay, so 5 minutes. Wrong button. Okay, meet Natty. Potions class. Yeah, I think we're gonna do potions class. How far is that? Then we're gonna go back to herbology and get our seeds. Actually,
I'm not going to leave any.
we're gonna go get some gobstones. Can I go out here?
I'd better keep an eye
big
on
old
high
door.
places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, come on. Easy.
Revelio!
Come on. I don't know how to do this. I have no idea what to do in this game. Usually good at math stuff, but it's not doing it. I feel like I'm just gonna keep going back and forth until I get it, but I really want it to make sense then. Because the numbers aren't changing at all, right? that out eventually. Feel pretty dumb about it, to be honest. Stones. Oh, jeez. Okay, they're all way up here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Don't say.
Accio! Revelio!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Guess so.
Accio! Revelio!
So zigzag a little bit. Excuse me. Ooh. Have I been in here? I don't think so. Damn. Is that the courtyard? Yeah. So the Great Hall is over to our left, would seem. Man, this has got me going all over the school. It's cool.
Revelio!
Nope. Not doing it.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
Oh, and
gobstones.
Ravenclaw Tower, huh?
Accio!
Oh, I wonder where the entrance to the Ravenclaw
Levioso!
common room is. Kind of want to look for it. Alright. We're just gonna mess with these stairs real quick.
Accio!
You hear that noise? Something's going on there. I need to be going up. I don't know what I'm doing this for. Ran by that before. Oops. Oh man, these staircases are cool.
Accio!
Oh, way too far up there.
Revelio!
Moving staircase. The savvy student is wise to keep an eye on the stairs, as they will change position without notice. While certain students may not mind being late for class, they may very well regret being late to dinner. Yeah, that's fair.
Accio!
I just want to know what it means. Oh, that's what it means. Yeah, you can't like shoot certain ones. Can I like...
Incendio!
No.
Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Accio!
Bro. Oh man. Okay, so Okay. Alright, so that's got the double, that's got the single. I just don't understand. So I'm trying to think if there's like a triangle here, right? Okay, I can't get my cursor up. Feeling really dumb. No. We'll figure it out eventually. I'm not gonna read any comments if I get any on this about. I'm gonna attempt not to read how to fix it anywhere.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Ooh, the trophy room. Cool.
I've always travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Oh, cool. The Goblet of Fire cask. Goblet of Fire rests within this ancient jewel-encrusted chest. The goblet has served as a means of selecting champions for the Triwizard Tournament since the contest's establishment in the late 13th century. There's no Triwizard Tournament. I have to imagine that's not going to happen, but that would be so cool. Alright, so there's something back up and over there.
Revelio.
Trophy room. This room contains the House Cup, Quidditch trophies, dueling trophies, and other awards given at the school. Students who step out of line can be found polishing the silver here by hand as a reminder of the value of hard work.
Going to harvest some knotgrass from the greenhouses today. Did you know that it's used in polyjuice?
Hogwarts Herbology Award. In recognition of exemplary skill in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestows a special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Mirabelle Garlick. Oh. Is that our teacher now? From mandrakes to mistletoe and bubo tubers to bouncing bulbs, her work with flora has exceeded all expectations. It's a pretty sweet trophy.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Accio.
Those bouncing balls get big,
Revelio.
Hello. Troll armor. This unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll. That it has survived it all is astonishing, since trolls do not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. Okay. Level 11. Alright.
Accio.
So dumb, dude.
I took my copy of 1000 Magical Herbs and Fungi to Herbology and I left it in the greenhouse by the mandrake seedlings. Sharp was horrified I didn't have it for his class.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I was so bad at that. Oh yeah. That's how you get down some stairs. That kind of slowed me down a little bit. I mean, it's nice and fast sometimes, but I kind of hate when... Jeez. I kind of hate when there's games that it's an actual advantage to just roll around like that, because then you'll find yourself just being like, I gotta do it. those doors pretty aggressively. Oops. Keep doing that. Where the heck am I? Near the library, okay. So the library's got the giant dragon. Got it. Where the heck is Zenobia?
Revelio.
Nope. Trying to find a balance between like what I'm spending time actually like going out of my way to get and what I just say, I can get it next time I'm around here.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia.
Oh, I got them all.
I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
I looked.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
You can be the jerk. Oh, so it's gonna be the nice guy in this first one. The good Gryffindor that may be a little arrogant, a little cocky, but all in all, the nice guy. But next time.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Next time,
how wonderful.
I'm just gonna probably
I
kill
shall
everybody
dedicate all of my
with a
future
Vatican
victories
Davra.
to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Can we play?
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I feel like... I feel like we just definitely set her up to be, like, upset again. Gosh, I gotta stop hitting start. I want that. Because they're definitely gonna, like, be mad at her again. Alright, let's go to potions class and then we'll meet with Natty. I think I'm pretty far from potions.
Revelio.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident?
Apparently not.
Professor Black was never allowed. It would make him look completely incompetent,
I really don't get what's going on with the the weight thing. Is this Professor Sharp? We haven't met them yet.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Shit, I didn't get my seeds from the greenhouse. Damn it.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Nerve-wracking.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Let's see.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Who's this guy?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen,
man.
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. Just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I want to do it. Let's do it.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I can't be so tired. I want to keep going. Alright. I feel like there's nothing really risky. I mean, Harry and, you know, Ron would screw around with Snape's office. I'm still being the good Gryffindor. Excuse me. Memorandum, 31st of December, 1875. Okay, so that's what they meant by late 1800s. Well, we don't know how long this is, but assuming not very long ago that he got this letter. From the Aura office, subject Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Interesting. So he's a bad wizard catcher. Taking it. Anybody looking?
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
So it looks like Professor Sharp's an Auror, so bad wizard catcher,
potions are two things
investigating Borgin and Burks.
And be thorough.
So Borgin and Burks is that like dark magic shop that's in Nocturne Alley. So some crazy bad stuff going on in Nocturne Alley, like usual. Alright, let's see. Okay, so you don't need to do the tapping all the time.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Oh! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Will I now?
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Whatever do you mean? I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
This dude is so much nicer than Snape.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Which
Class
is
is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Oh man, so
I wish he
good.
talked about it more.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Alright, where are we going? But yeah, so we're so used to Snape from the main series, and just like potions is just ingrained in our heads as like the worst class ever. That was just so different. Alright. Okay, so Professor Hackett's assignment wants me to practice avoiding attacks by dodge rolling. She also wants me to cast Incendio on a few enemies. Field guide. Will not guide me through the assignment, but map could still prove useful, okay? Did want to go back to herbology real quick. That?
I really have made a mess of things.
Accio! Incendio!
Sweet.
Revelio!
I don't send him any.
I wanna jump off. Aw.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Oh, you've said it before. Pretty sweet. Can you just talk to people? Nope. Like the professors? Nope. Nobody else either. Alright, what do we got up next? Interesting. Okay. What do we want to do? I kind of want to just keep going with the main story and meet at Lower Hogsfield, but I think I'm gonna track that. What do we got here? So, yeah. See how big this map is. Holy crap. Okay. Holy crap. Ha! Alright. Alright, so here's Hogwarts. Here's the grounds you can see around it. We go all the way up here. Wow. Okay, sweet. The control on this is like opposite of what I'd expect. Dark Arts Battle Arena, right? I've got that. We're gonna go find Daddy, actually. Bound to find some enemies at some point. And I think I've got a dodge roll like 10 and Incendio 5 or something like that.
Revelio.
Ha! What? Oh, dude, that's great. Alright, can I repair him? Oh, come on.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Okay. Oh, you just beat the crap out of this dude. Can't pay him back at all. Ooh, black only looks out for purebloods. Interesting. Oh, there's the
Got a peek at
Fat
the
Friar.
Revelio.
Flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless, who unwisely challenged the mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. So, yeah, it's not a good idea. Forget about this thing. Just been following my map. I haven't flown over anything because I don't have my damn broom.
Revelio.
Oh man, I really hope I get that soon. Flying in this game would be super sweet, and seeing as everything looks so awesome, and I'm not going to spend really any time
I've always said that travel broadens.
Using the fast travel, it'd be nice to fly. Get those moonstones. The stuff to collect, like all the collectibles are like easy, relatively easy to spot, but not like obnoxiously out there and like goofy looking, so that's kind of nice. And the highlighting for the moonstone like nodes is probably the easiest to track, or the easiest to see, but I think they did a good job with all of it. Not really taking that immersion away. That's pretty dope. Yeesh. Dude. Very cool. I'm just gonna keep turning around and seeing the castle and being like, ah, that's really, really good. And it feels like you get to go everywhere in there. Like, it's really awesome. It's so big. Meanwhile, this is just so far away. I bet you there's a page over here. Woohoo! No? Okay.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Thought there'd be one by the bridge. Cool little balloons. Is this the gamekeeper's hut?
Revelio.
Hello. I'm just robbing the gamekeeper. Apparently. Groundskeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut as large as the occupant may need. Aw. Little nod to Hagrid eventually.
This looks intriguing.
I want to go see what this is. And then we'll get back to it.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Yeah, sure. Wow. Crazy lake. I wonder if
Hello.
the giant squid
Can
is
I
there.
help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Not for a Slytherin.
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so
Like some
sorry.
dead bodies or
What
something?
happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned.
What do you think?
Father was so distraught that he forbade
Giant
our
squid.
family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green.
All right.
The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity.
Why weren't you a Ravenclaw
We are
then?
known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
That was a little aggressive.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that
Schedule?
it's just over there,
Alright.
about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Nah, I don't know if you should. I like how it gives you the dialogue. It's like, are you gonna do this? And I, kind of lean towards the, no, not really. And they're like, all right, well, here's your quest anyway.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently.
That's not what I thought that
But
response
whatever
was going to
the
mean.
reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Just getting after it.
How
All right.
nice to see. I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
That was aggressive. What's going on? Hello.
They must have come this way. Think!
What's going on,
I've
guys?
no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil.
Mr. The guy with the funny hat.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Wow, that was really bad.
I see you.
Accio. Incendio.
Everyone gets lucky now and then.
Did I just disintegrate that dude?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ooh, we got funny hat versus funny hat. Here we go. The collections section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
Get over here! Conductor, we can help.
Kind of feel like I should know that. Ashwinder Duelist. Ashwinder. Among the quicker of Rookwood's agents, these witches will surprise their opponents with back-to-back attacks. The powerful Reductor Curse cannot be blocked by the Shield's charm, but interrupting that cast with a Severing Charm, which I don't have, will spin them to the point of losing control. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
Accio.
That's just fair.
Back-to-back attacks.
Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accio. Incendio.
Reductor! You'll feel that tomorrow. Nice try! Reductor! No! That one.
Knew you were
Damn.
hanging up.
Accio. Incendio.
Reductor! Better luck next time. Reductor! Expulso! Damn you, clumsy little fool! Reducto! You haven't got expulso! And I haven't even had my tea yet!
I can't do anything.
Expulso!
Okay. So Stupefy got through.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. I'm so close, Tom.
Revelio.
Yeah, I agree. That was kind of aggressive.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
What kind of research?
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a
I
myth.
thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts,
I do want to find Cadogan.
and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Let's do it.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, right here. Oh, the swell. Got it. I was looking at the stones at the bottom of this thing. Alright. Kind of just threw it a little carelessly.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
I'm gonna get set it on fire.
I'm curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Do them all at the same time. Apparently.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
It's quite the introduction to her, and just fight off and kill some dudes, find a Merlin statue, chill.
Revelio.
We are gonna check out this little hamlet.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Ooh, let's talk to this guy.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him.
Yeah, we saw that
I
earlier.
too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals. Bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me. My paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
All right.
It was nice meeting you.
Get your good
I wish
stuff
it had been
back.
under better circumstances.
Dude, so sad.
Revelio.
Hello. Just standing there being all weird. Nope, can't do that either.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Okay, so... I think that just about hit me. So we got a merchant here.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking traveling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
Okay, okay.
That will be all. Thank you for your time.
I find it funny how we are like a brand new 5th year, never been to Hogwarts before, like don't know a ton of magic, and we're just like out in little towns and hamlets just all over the place. Like messing with bad wizards, attacking goblins, and like I'm gonna liken so many things to the original Harry Potter series. I know it's different and it's 120 years earlier, but like It's just so funny. Because, like, the 5th book in Order of the Phoenix is the first time that they really get, like, some, not even freedom, but they're treated a little more like adults to handle some stuff. But before that, it's like, don't go outside when it's dark and, like, it's night, and I'm just, like, a mile and a half away from the castle. Oh, man. Alright. Where does it have me going here? What is this for? Okay, so that's for the carts. I don't think we're gonna go there yet. Suggested level 2. Okay, I could definitely go there, but... Oh, man. Okay. Hear me out. We're gonna do this carted away quest, and then we're gonna call it a day. Because I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here by, incendioing 1 more enemy. Some loud birds.
Revelio.
Man, I really need a broom or something.
Accio.
Oh, man. I think it would have been cool if they would have allowed... Ooh, bad stuff. I think it would have been cool if you could have, like, gathered stuff with Accio, especially if it's, like, a single item of some sort.
Revelio.
Hebridean Black Scale. The Hebridean Black is a large dragon that can grow over 9 meters in length. A large rough scale originally belonging to one of these beasts. Is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout. Oh, those giant spiders? What the fuck is that?
Accio. Incendio. Yes. Accio.
Damn it.
Levioso. Incendio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
I don't like spiders. Alright, well, we completed that task at least. I'll go back and see what that little leaf icon is. Later, probably.
Pass the roads. I'm on the right track.
What the fuck is that? Alright. So... let's talk about this real quick. Don't get me wrong, like, I want to be the good wizard in this, right? So, like, in this playthrough, I wasn't going to get the unforgivable curses. I guess Harry used Crucio at some point, but either way, like, I wasn't going to kill anybody, and I was going to be mostly good. I find it hilarious, though, that, like, one of your ancient magic spells, which, like, they don't introduce with any type of morality conflict. They're just like, hey, you can use this, you have ancient magic. When it fills up, hit these 2 buttons. And it just straight up disintegrates people.
An encampment.
Like,
this must be it.
They just are gone. It's kind of aggressive. Alright, let's get sneaky. What level am I? I'm also gonna check out my gear. I'm level 12, so this is all appropriate. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. Use that one. I think it's all cosmetic. I don't know. Outfits. Oh man, that's so good. I gotta hit 13 though, and I'm not really close. What is this? Oh, that was my quest tracker.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Khan will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. It won't be long now, but...
Okay.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
Back here.
You can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down. Eat light, and you'll be sweet.
Still Loyalist Rangers crossbow bolt.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
So we're gonna do that later. Cat's out of the bag now.
Regret coming here.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Cryptyk. Levioso.
What did it What an unfortunate end for you.
Damn.
Incendio.
Oh, that was not good.
You are terribly
Accio. Incendio.
Was that your best?
I feel as though you're...
Accio.
Pity. Not quite.
Levioso.
Your spells glance off of me.
That was dumb.
Levioso. Accio.
A miss.
Shit.
Could it be a mud?
Yeah, it is. It's not the time.
Not enough.
Okay.
Ranrock will unite us.
Can I heal in combat? No. That sucks. Can I get out of here? Like, does he very clearly see me still? Yeah, he does. Alright.
No, that's embarrassing.
Levioso. Accio.
When are you going
Levioso.
You're very weak. That was pitiful. What an unfortunate disappointment. Are you quite...
Okay, so
Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Yeah, I probably should run away. I gotta go potion up. Oh, I'm really far from that, aren't I? Ugh. I got myself into some trouble here. Okay, so I do refill when I get out of combat, though. So that's good. And I do have some ancient magic. So I can just dome someone, which is kind of nice.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yeah, alright. Alright. I really just needed to be like... No? Okay. I really need to just be more like direct about just like sneak up, Accio, Incendio, blast, 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 and then go from there.
That was quite something.
Or that. That
now,
works too.
To free Arn's cards.
Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do this first.
Levioso! Accio!
What the hell's going on here?
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Okay. Why am I struggling with the, clearly there's something here, or there's supposed to be something there, rather.
Revelio.
Don't quite know how to pick these things up.
Levioso. Levioso. Protego.
Come on.
Levioso. Incendio.
I have absolutely no idea what these things do.
Accio.
Oh. Come on, do something. Okay.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Good job, carts.
Accio.
Okay, so there's gotta be more. A hair. Get it. Please be it.
Accio. Revelio.
Alright, where's the other one?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Feels like I got everything. Well, I'm still a bad guy, but that's alright. What is going on here?
Lumos.
I feel like I'm going crazy. Because I feel like I hit all of the puzzles. Interesting. All right. We are gonna gear out our dude here, and then I think we're gonna call it. Oh, please tell me that's not it.
Incendio. Levioso.
Okay.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
I mean, this feels like something, right? Oh my gosh. What is it?
Levioso.
Interesting. Okay. Just about had it with this puzzle.
Only following orders. Leave your actors accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Accio. Incendio.
Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Ouch.
Accio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
I don't know, is it bad that I'm just like whooping goblin ass?
Levioso. Incendio.
I mean, that's cool and all, but...
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Alright.
Lumos.
Your boy's at a loss for words.
Accio.
Still have my seeds, right? Yeah. Or my leaves, rather. Huh. I'm gonna be annoyed when it's just something I forgot that I did before. My only thought is that there's another one somewhere and I'm just missing it, but oh well. Now that the sun has come back up in game and I've been running around trying to figure this puzzle out forever, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Maybe it'll just come to me by the next time I play, which will probably be tomorrow. So anybody still hanging around, appreciate hanging out. I am calling it for the night after I tried this one last time and no, it did not work. Yeah, appreciate it.